Okay, so for starters, I originally started putting music out in 2018, but I started recording music in like 2016, 2017. Fun fact, one of my friends actually bought me all my first studio equipment and everything because like I could not afford it at the time. I was literally living in like one of my friend's basements, like legit. And she let me turn in one of the extra bedrooms into a studio. And so every night we were just writing music about my friends and their lives and their relationships. For those of y'all that don't know, I also work in dentistry. And one day I had to stay late for a patient and I was like, I'm gonna play my own music because like why not? And so I originally started putting music out under the name KPZ. I got that just from like a childhood nickname that my friends called me. My name is Katelynn. Anyway, so once I played my song for my patient, he like sat up out of his chair and literally was like, oh, we're gonna go to the studio. And so me just being a naive little 18-year-old girl was like, yo, like, heck yeah, this is my big break or whatever. So I call my friend that bought me my studio equipment and off we go to South Atlanta in College Park to go to the studio. We get there and it's this huge studio. Long story short, I start recording with these guys for about a year and a half. And then before you know it, I'm literally signing a production deal. And I put out my song Daisy Dukes under the name Katelynn PAIGE. So in order to sign the deal that I got, they were like, you have to change your name. Like KPZ, gotta go, super weird. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I changed my name to Katelynn PAIGE, which most of you know me as. And Katelynn PAIGE is like this pop country music girl. Now, for those of y'all that know me, I am from Douglasville, Georgia. It is very much ghetto country, and that worked for me, so I did it for a little while. And what kind of sucked is the label that I was signed with basically only wanted me to do pop country, trap country music, which was fine. Like, there's, like, people do that genre of music, and I think it's awesome. I love it. But personally, it wasn't my, like, favorite. I was more of, like, a R&B, lo-fi, hip-hop, trap kind of girl, house music style, which was, like, KPZ, what I was kind of getting into. But like I said, they made me change my name. They made me change my style, yada, yada, yada. So now, here we are so many years later, and I continued working with one of the producers that they had actually introduced me to. I decided, you know what, like, I want to put this music out and I want it to be my own. Like, I wanted to have my own style. I did, you know, the pop country, it was over for me. I was just like, yeah, like, I'm really digging this, like, house pop music. But the only issue is Katelynn PAIGE is very, very much country, okay? So I had this bright idea, like, why don't I just put music back out under my name KPZ? So if you go to like my Apple Music and my Spotify, I still have KPZ music, and my songs are from like 2018, 2019. One of the ways that I kind of made that transition happen, because I'm basically rebranding myself. I literally basically changed my name back to what it was. Last single that I put out as Katelynn PAIGE because it is a pop country, but it's leaning more towards that like hip hop vibe, was called Miles to You. And so I actually featured myself, KPZ, on the Katelynn PAIGE song. If you guys want to support that, I would really appreciate it. Now it's super exciting for me because I will be putting out one song each month. And now I finally feel like I get the opportunity to do that. Make sure you follow along. The next year, pretty much, I'm going to be releasing one song a month under the name KPZ. Completely organic, completely independent with the help of my team, of course. I have like a small team that we're just building. And they are going to be a pop, hip-hop, maybe even an Afrobeat vibe, because you can't put your girl in a box, okay? Especially not a little country pop one, because what? Your girl wears bucket hats, like, come on. I just wanted to share that so it's not super confusing, and yeah.